Who's it gonna be? L. Ron Hubbard. Congratulations, L. Ron Hubbard. You are entered into the February giveaway. Next hashtag is hashtag Clever Girl. Clever Girl. Put the banner at the bottom. And Phil is going to bring us in on the cover price top 10. Oh, sorry, Phil. That was my fault. Man, Phil was right there on the timing, and I messed it up.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna be nice and not say nothing.
Wait, what happened?
Because you messed it up.
Ah, man.
Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry about that. I was wondering why it was like.
Oh, good, my friend.
All right. So the cover price top 10 this week with number 10 is Mark Spears' Monsters, the book that won't go away. Number 1, third print, the 1 in 20. The Nightmare on Elm Street homage. The Raw Near Mints are going for $81. Number 9 is going to be all new Venom number 2. This is, of course, the Marvel Rivals cover. Raw Near Mints are now $24.99. Number 8 is going to be From Hell, Volume 1, first printing.
Taking it back.
Yeah, Ross. Just going for $30. Number 7, Mark Spears' Monsters number 2, the regular cover. Raw Near Mints are now $30. And number 6, the DC All-In Special Slabs 9/8 are now $101.64.
Very nice. Very nice.
That book is continuing to go up and up. So they did a good job with that.
As it should.
All right, top 5. Number 5 is going to be Magic number 1. This is also the Marvel Rivals cover. Slabs 9/8 are now $119.95. Number 4 is going to be Dungeon Spaces Dungeon.
Dark Spaces Dungeon.
Dark Spaces Dungeon.
I like that cover.
Yes, 1 in 50. And Raw Near Mints are now $24.99. The Seasons number 1 retailer thank you black and white cover. Raw Near Mints are going for $79.89. Number 2 is Peach Momoko Scarlet Witch number 7. Raw Near Mints going for $25.99. And the number 1 this week is going to be Spawn 356, the Mark Spears regular cover. With Raw's going for about $50, $49.99. Mark Spears is just hot. Is the
yeah.
Is he the new Peach? Is he the new Peach Momoko?
He's Alex Ross of the moment in my eyes.
I don't remember Peach's regular covers going for a lot of money.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
There was 3 new ones every week.
I don't know that like
your guy. We in a Peach Momoko phase with Mark Spears.
And then it'll get tired, and that's fine.
Yeah. Then the next person will step in that spot. Maybe either me and you after we do our shows.
Your lips to God's ears.
So I was talking to some of the youngins at the school, and they really play Marvel Rivals. A lot of them play Marvel Rivals, and they're like, "It's a great game." I'm like, "Really?"
It's the hottest game out right now.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, they're really into it. And if Marvel's smart, they could keep this going forever. You know how many characters? They only releasing 8 characters per year or something like that?
Well, and then how many can they reskin?
But they have thousands of characters.
Yeah, but if you're smart, you do it so slow, and then you make, I mean,
The
well,
different costumes.
different costumes. I don't need to tell Marvel the business, but if you do it slow, you create a buzz, and then people will beg for a certain character, and then you can charge whatever you want for it.
Yeah, but like I said, they got thousands of characters.
much.
Doesn't matter.
Releasing 8 characters a year. That means the game has to go on for like 20 years,
Yeah,
30
but I'm just gonna
years.
pick at random. Let's throw, for argument's sake, say everybody wants Wolverine,
Mhm.
right? And they don't release Wolverine. All of a sudden, they can charge whatever they want for Wolverine, and then you have 6 costumes you can put him in, and you can charge extra for each costume.
That
True.
game has,
Well, that's
yeah,
$9.
I don't know. That game has like each character has its own unique play style for that game, and almost like own unique controls. So
Chad says
He's
Brooklyn
right.
says it's hilarious to
Hey,
watch
what-
middle-aged dudes get destroyed on the game by young people.
Well, that's every game, but
What,
I've been
what Phil,
drawing
what
the
Phil's saying
characters from
is
that.
true.
and sketch cards.
Oh,
What Phil's
yeah.
saying is true because each one of these characters are uniquely, so you can't put a bunch of characters in the game because then there'll be some of the characters will be redundant.
Okay.
it's a
Yeah, but
fun
that's like
game.
a fighting game, though.
It's a very fun game. The matches are
Yeah.
pretty quick, and there's, like, if anything, I would say it needs different kind of matches. There's only like really like 3 different games, like game type of matches on it,
Mhm.
and I feel like it needs a few more different ones. For like an online game like this. But right now, it's very fun. It's very. You don't really
Alright.
need skins and stuff. You can just get into it.
All right. Well, that's the cover price top 10. Thank you, Phil, for giving us those very, very, very fine numbers. Let's spin for our next duck of the night, ladies and gentlemen. No, we're going back to the comment section. Put it down as a banner. All right, and we are gonna go into CBSI. CBSI. We're gonna be rocking that out with C Bizzle.
Now, if I start a step and internet go in and out, I need one of y'all to step up. Okay, so just be ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your CBSI Top 10 Comics. The first thing we're going to do is the notables, okay? There's only 2 of them. First one is Green Lantern 59. This is one of my Grail books, by the way. This one sold like another 9.9, but it wasn't. This was a CGC 9.8 sale for the first Guy Garden, and it hit a crazy new all-time high of $30,000 this week. Okay, I'm removing this from my Grail list because I'm not spending $30,000 on this book. Yes, this comic is accurate.
We're not 48. Don't
I
worry.
know.
And also, once that man trashes the good name of Guy Gardner, it'll
Go
come
down?
right back down. Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
cool. Yeah, this is comic accurate
really
hair looks
feel
pretty
about
silly on
that?
screen in the Superman trailer, but it hasn't stopped the book from selling. For only $9,000 for a CGC 9.8 back in 2023 for a Pacifica Coast pedigree book. So more than tripling its value in 2 years is quite a sale. The next one is Amazing Spider-Man 238. We got some JR on the cover.
Yeah, but
JR.
that's a
The
9.9.
The greatest, non-greatest artist of all time.
That is true. A lot of new high watermarks hit this week for this series of auction over at Heritage. This one stands out at an all-time high of a CGC 9.9 sale for this book for $31,200. Considering the last 9.9 reportedly sold back in 2004 for under $2,700. This is one heck of an increase. That is an increase. Feel like JR, just make sure you have the tattoo in there. All right, so that's your CBSI notables. Let's go to the top 10. So for number 10, we already talked about Scarlet Witch, issue number 7, and Peach Momoko. I love you so much, Peach. Next, Dark Spaces Dungeon, issue number 1. We also talked about that. For some reason, I thought this was a Pharaoh book because that's similar design on their cover.
It does.
But
Yeah, it looks similar.
Next, at number 8, we have Daredevil, issue number 14. Hanging on the spot from last week. This issue 14 has held a bit better than 11, though both are still selling very, very well. About $150 for 2 sets, for sets of 2 issues. Now, I know Gucci guy, you have this book.
I do. I have it graded inside, but this is his first cover appearance. His
Cover
first
appearance,
appearance
yes, not his first.
11, I believe.
Yeah. But while volumes for the solo number 1 has dipped a bit, the issue 14 has risen in volume with a couple dozen sales that have raised the average to $45. A CGC 9.8 even sold for $177.50 this week. The Muse is on its way, and so interested to see an exciting building of a Daredevil Born Again in March.
I might have
numbers.
Sell mine, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Number 7, From Hell, issue number 1. We already talked about this. This is from writer from Alan Moore, who wrote this book.
Next, slow down to that one because it had. It's just. I was wondering. So it's news of a remake.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, that's what.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's news of a remake.
Who's supposed to be remake? No?
They didn't say.
Okay.
Yeah.
This person said the author of this list said they personally really like Johnny Depp adaptation. It was nice to see interest back in this classic.
What's wild about that movie is that's one of the first movies where you see Ian Holm is the bad guy, and unequivocally the bad guy.
Yeah, like no question. Number 6 is gonna be Amazing Spider-Man issue 194. So rumors that Black Cat may be a co-lead in the next Spider-Man movie we've been hearing that for ages now. But Black Cat also was back in ASM this month, as well as having recently joined the Avengers, raising her profile significantly in the comics. Perhaps the combination of these factors and to have this selling well this week for over 25 sales with a high grade raw fetching $533 at an auction. Very fine type copies have typically been around $200 for context. I don't have that book. I might get it one day. This is a book I'm looking for. If y'all got it in your dollar bins, send it to me. Issue number 5, Black Panther, issue number 3. I do not have this book, and I gotta hurry up and get it before the Black Panther 3 movie come out. So I did talk about this one already in yesterday's dollar bin digging because the rumor just hit this book can still be scooped up for cheap. The cheap copies seem to have mostly cleared over a couple of dozen sales, an average risen to $12 and heading as high as $22 already. This has no sales last week at all. Now, I'm not going to say this name because I'm going to butcher it. I'm just skip over it. We all see it. Y'all could get your own, pronounce of this. I'm not going to skip over it. It's being a villain of Black Panther 3. It's only a rumor, but it's based on some solid reason. So I don't have this. So if y'all have it, go ahead and send it to me.
I'm going to try to say it. I'm going to try to say the name.
Right?
Okay.
I think it's Akibe.
Akibe?
Maybe.
I was going to say Chibe.
I was going to say Chibe.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to sound like, like eBay. So I'm going to go with eBay to get a Chibe.
It's a chibi brew.
Okay.
All right. I'm glad I picked this one up. That's what I'm talking about.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So far, everyone's talked to has enjoyed this new anime series on Disney Plus. I'm included in that. I have watched the first 2 episodes, and I did enjoy it immensely. I still haven't had time to watch it, but the prequel comic series is selling well this week. With over 40 sold, this has gone mostly cover price sales between $10 to $15. Are we seeing similar patterns to X-Men 97? Too early to tell, but so far so good. This new series, it seems. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
I'll
it
let
too.
you know. Oh my. Number 3, Hello Darkness number 7. Surprised to see this cover here. I'm also surprised to see this cover at all. This book has released this week polybag with a $7.99 cover price. I think we talked about this. After 50 sales, this found is quickly rising above the price of $12 average. There's already at least a few sales hitting $20 highs. FYI, I had to alter the image slightly to make it appropriate for all audience, as it's covered inside the polybag is not suitable for all audience.
Now,
I wonder why.
Is that an homage of that Janet Jackson cover?
No.
Because Janet, the
Well, I
hands
know
will be
that,
covering.
but I'm saying it's a similar pose, other than you wouldn't have had to put the remedy on there.
I'm going to disagree with that one.
It's similar.
'Cause I know that
but it's not
Janet-
the same.
I know that Janet cover very well.
I'm sure
I love
you
that.
do.
I love that Janet cover. We're moving on. Did we talk about this in the last one? I think we did. Number 2, Fantastic Four, issue number 28, the Rivals variant with my homegirl, Peach Momoko. Dropping the spot last week, Marvel Rival variants are still selling very well. Volumes have shown that from last week that they are still impressive, with over 120 sales, while prices are going up slightly. Averages are on $22 and hit highs of $50. That's not bad for this book, to be honest with you. It's a good book, good cover. I like it, and I'm a fan of Ryan North writing, and you know I love Peach. Last but not least, we've already talked about this. Number 1 is going to be Spawn 356, the Mark Spears cover. We already talked about this. He's number 1 in your hearts and everybody else's hearts. And there you go, guys. That is the hot CBSI hot 10. Speaking of hot, it's over 80 degrees here in Texas right now. I kid you not.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous.
So there you guys go.
It was in the 40s
All right.
today. It felt warm.
Stop making me work, Sam.
You did a great job, Cecil. Thank you.
I
Adam.
can feel the energy flow. So intense how the energy glow. When my energy low, that's when my enemies show. I let my enemies know. I take my enemy's soul and burn my enemy's gold. Yeah, intense, amazing, Spider-Man villain, Clark Kent